Welcome everybody here to a brand new episode of 204 Gaming. I am your host Ryu204, and this is the last and final pool of the Ultra Street Fighter 4 computer tournament. We have the last 11 remaining fighters left, but only 2 will move on to fill in the last 2 spots of the upcoming top 8 bracket in the finale episode. Of course, we're going to be kicking things off now with Gen and Dan. Here we go. Gen and Dan starting things off. Wow, 6 spots in the top 8 bracket have already been filled. Sorry, I can't even talk today. But 2 more will be filled, and now after this pool we're gonna have our top 8, which I am excited to see. Nice Shoryuken there by Dan. I'm surprised Dan didn't make it to Street Fighter 5. Would have been kind of nice for him to see him in that game. As for Gen's been there since day 1. He's one of the original Street Fighter characters, brought back to be playable in Street Fighter Alpha 3, I believe, and Street Fighter 4, as you can see. But Dan gets the first round with the EXDP, and here come the hippos. This is the first opening round. Only 3 matches will be taking place in the first round, and then the rest will be a little bit later into the tournament in this pool. Dan coming up with really good combinations. Gen has no answer for any of these right now. Nice counter there by Dan. Gen really cannot land that much in this matchup right now. A little bit of pressure, but no, countered by Dan, winning this matchup 2-0, moving on to the second round winner's side, sending Gen to losers. Here we go. 2 of the original 16 fighters from Street Fighter 2, Blanka and Cammy. And that is one thing what I really like in Street Fighter 5 is they brought back the original 8. Only a few more needs to be brought back. Hopefully they do. And that's T-Hawk and Fei Long and DJ. It would be pretty cool to actually see Violent Ken come back too in Street Fighter 5, but we'll see. Blanka taking the first round with his normal electricity move there that he's had since Street Fighter 2. With the Street Fighter 5, with the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition that came out about a year or 2 ago, I was really hoping that they're gonna have computer AI modes for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, because that little tournament, if ever existed, which I'm pretty sure did in Street Fighter 2, that I would have loved to call and commentated for you guys. So very close second round. Cammy comes up with the EXDP of her own, tying it up. We're gonna go to the last and final matchup. That was a very close second round. Match point. This is it. Who's gonna get sent to losers? Who's gonna move on to the winner's side? There's Hurricane Rana. Spike coming down. Another spike. And a German suplex. Cammy's on top of Blanka. Blanka coming out with the super. Lands it. Nice damage done there by Blanka. See, supers like that you just cannot really risk. Cammy should have did a super that would have went straight for the offensive, but she won anyway with a German suplex, taking Blanka to Suplex City, moving on to the next round.
Your destiny will be determined here.
El Fuerte and Yang about to square off. Mr. Lucha Libre, the cook himself. That's pretty much what El Fuerte, pretty much sure that's what it means, is the cook. And then Yang, one of the Yin Yang brothers. I think Yoon did pretty well in his pool, but didn't make it out. And now we have Yang, the second half of the brothers, the twins. Here we go. Nice combination, but blocked there by El Fuerte. Yang coming back with more offensive. El Fuerte is going hang time here, but not doing himself any favors. Loses the first round. Yang takes it. He's in match point already. Here we go.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Remember, pools is 2 out of 3 rounds, and top 8 will be 3 out of 5 rounds. Staying close to the Capcom Pro Tour style rules, but of course here I'm doing rounds instead of games. Games would just take way too long. El Fuerte coming up with really good offensive maneuvers. Yang comes back with his own counter. I was thinking about the word yin yang, and Yang came out instead of Yang. Man, crazy confusing names. Oh, here we go. We got a super, and he lands it, and this is game over. 2-0 win. Yang sends El Fuerte to losers, and he moves on to the second round.
Yeah, wins!
Here we go, second round winners bracket. We have Ibuki versus Dan, who recently just defeated Gen in the first round. Here we go.
I hope you're ready for a beating.
So that is going to be one match I would love to see. The two Ibuki masters in CN versus Fujimura in a first to 10 to see which Ibuki is the best. Just mirror match all the way. That would be awesome to see. Nice DP there by Dan. Ibuki coming up with their own. Nice counter by Dan. Will he land this? Oh, barely. Probably got like a pinch of it. And another one. Just a DP fest for Dan, taking the first round.
Behold the glory of sight.
Alright, here we go. Round 2. Chip damage win. With a normal. Or with somewhat of a normal. That is just counter after counter. Nice neck twister there by Ibuki. EX2. Dan is just really catching Ibuki with those DPs. Ibuki coming back pretty hard in this second round. And lands a super. Will be enough for the kill. It is. Ibuki takes the win. We're moving on to the last and final round of this matchup.
No problem.
It all comes down to this. Fight!
Here we go. I think Ibuki figured out Dan now. Dan coming back with more of those DPs. Well, it did help him in the first round, but not in the second. Nice, another one. Ibuki setting off the Ultra, and it's gonna get really good damage here. Big damage. And the next twister as well too. EXDP counter by Dan. Nice maneuver there by Ibuki. It's the half circle and it lands a DP. Ibuki takes the win, sending Dan to losers with an EXDP of her own. Ibuki takes it, moving on to the third round of winner's side. Here we go, moving on to the second match of the second round winner's side. We have the Master of Menot, Rose, going up against Poison, who was part of the Season 4 character pack lineup. She also came out with E Honda and Lucina, I believe, or Lucia. Can't say her name properly right now. Similar moveset. But Street Fighter V still considered one of the best games still to this day. As you can tell, as I am doing a computer tournament for you guys, which I will guarantee you there will be more of Street Fighter 4 to come in the future. Maybe another tournament, maybe another Royal Rumble, who knows. Poison taking the first round.
Quit drooling, you creep.
Alright, here we go. Second round coming up.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Rose is actually pretty up, like in Street Fighter Alpha. I remember watching that little exhibition matchup for the 30th Street Fighter anniversary, and I think it was Justin Wong who played up against Jabali, and just dominated that matchup. I mean, mainly because he did play against Jabali, who's not really that great in fighting games, especially against pros. As you can tell, I don't know if you've seen that matchup yet, but Justin Wong just ran right through him. And 2-0 here. Rose sends Poison to losers.
You're nothing but a child.
Oh no, sorry, my mistake. Ties it up. We are tied 1-1. Miscalled that one for you guys, I'm sorry. I forgot Poison took the first round. Rose taking the second. And we are here in the final round, match point. Rose really taking a heavy life lead, gets a stun, and this is game over. Whoa! Poison! And now there's game over. 2-1 Rose. Now Rose is moving on. And Poison for sure is going to lose this time. Here we go. We have Cody versus Cammy. Cammy just coming off of a win against Blanca in the first round of this tournament. Cody was part of the Season 3 lineup for Street Fighter V. One of the first characters to be released or announced. And Cammy is actually pretty up in Street Fighter V as well too. Actually, they both are. Well, the thing I like about Cody too is, especially for first-time Street Fighter players, he'd be a really good character to use in Street Fighter V. Mainly because he has an auto combo. It's about 3 or 4 hit auto combo in Street Fighter V. So it's kind of like using or playing as sorry, miswording again. Playing as characters from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, where it's just one button auto combos. That's what pretty much Cody has in Street Fighter V. Mash that light punching attack, and he's just go to town. Auto combos all night. Here we go. Cody coming up with the tornado uppercut, which he also has the exact same super in Street Fighter V. And Cammy with a super of her own. Nice. Big damage. Cody not taking long to tie up the life bar. And Cody takes the second round, winning this matchup 2-0, sending Cammy to losers. And that is game. Dudley Yang, the last matchup of the winner's second round bracket here. Yang just recently defeating El Fuerte, going up against the Boxer.
Let's get this started.
It's the battle of the century.
Dudley was one character I was hoping to see in Street Fighter V. Someone did a mod for him, and it actually looked really, really cool.
Over here. You're
I mean, there's a lot of mods for Street Fighter 5 on Steam, but when I seen someone did Dudley, I was like, that is so sick, it could work. So hopefully Capcom saw that and they're like, you know, not a bad idea. He is a really good character too.
Over here.
Yang coming up with some flurries. And another one taking the life lead. EX spinning kick there. Very similar to that of Rashid's in Street Fighter 5.
I read your every move.
The rolling spike kick. There we go, Yang kicking things off. Dudley comes back with his own power attack.
Keep it classy.
And here we go. Here come the haymakers. Nice uppercut there by Dudley. Yang keeping Dudley in the corner. Oh, takes the hit and gives one back. Oh, blocks the super. And Yang EX attack of his own, taking this matchup 2-0. Unfortunately, Dudley is being sent to losers. I thought that Dudley was going to put up a good fight there, but I was wrong. Though he's still a good character to me though. We are moving down to the losers bracket now. 3 matches will be starting off here. The first one will be Dudley versus Gen. Dudley just losing to Yang. Gen getting sent to losers against Dan earlier in this tournament. So here we go. We have like a grasshopper Tai Chi master versus a boxer. You know, his own little version of Raging Demon, which does really good damage. Blocking all of Dudley's super, coming up with his own EX attacks. Look at the life lead here. Again, looks like he might take this one. And he does. Again, taking that first round. Or those lightning speed attacks. Dudley has no answer. Wow. For such a good character, I thought for sure Dudley would do, you know, really good in this tournament, but I guess this time he seems to be under the weather. Because he's getting caught with everything right now. Finally, there we go. Lands a super, throws down the haymakers, and the uppercut. Oh, wait a minute. Again. The super stun. All Gen has to do is, there we go. There it is. That super might not, you know, be so much. It does take a lot of white health, but the second you get attacked with one jab, that is it. And yep, Gen eliminates Dudley 2-0. Again, moving on the top 8 losers bracket of this pool. Here we go. Poison, Blanca. First round losers bracket, let's go.
Let's have some fun.
With Champion Edition around the corner for Street Fighter 5, I hope that they have a computer versus computer option to simulate matches, so I can do a tournament for that. That'd be so sick. They actually have a tournament mode coming up for Street Fighter 5, but right now it only looks like it's going to be online, nothing for offline. Would have been awesome if it was offline as well too. It'd be way easy to use a bracket for you guys. There we go. Wow, the stun. Blanca finishing it off with his very common electricity. That is round 1. Blanca on match point. Can Poison come back? Or will Blanca dominate this matchup? There's been a lot of 2-0s in this tournament so far. A couple 2-1s as well too, but A lot of 2-0s. And look at the life lead. Yep, pure dominance. Poison eliminated. Blanca is moving on.
Blanca wins.
This next matchup should be a good one. Two very comedic fighters. Also with the determination to win. Dan and El Fuerte.
It's super dynamic cooking time!
It's the battle of the century.
Here we go. Nice DP anti-air there by Dan. Wow. For good at least 5 seconds there, nothing was landing. There we go, shoots out the projectiles, catches the EX Tatsu, and El Fuerte coming up with the super. Another DP Fiesta for Dan. Nice slam there by El Fuerte. EX2. Power bomb. Oh, here we go. No. El Fuerte knew to stay away from that. Perfect. Wait a minute. Nice anti-air counter. Totally saw that coming. As soon as he was coming back there from that top back wall jump, El Fuerte just got caught. Here we go, second round, match point. This is the last matchup of the first round, loser side. One will move on, another will be eliminated. Nice, has him frame trapped in the corner. El Fuerte trying to fight out of it. Dan keeps him there. There we go. Back in the corner again. El Fuerte is in trouble. DPs all day for Dan. Finishes it off with the EX DP. Game over. 2-0. El Fuerte is eliminated. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is winners semifinals. Kicking things off is Ibuki versus Rose. This time in the actual arena. I'm surprised Street Fighter 4 doesn't have any CPT stages. But I guess it kind of would make sense if that sort of thing never really existed back then. Which I think it probably could have or should have. Here we go, Ibuki come up with a super. Nice, big damage there. Ibuki takes the life lead. Rose trying to make a comeback of her own. Super away and ties it up. Nice. One hit each, it's over. EX neck twister by Ibuki. Takes the first round, 1-0. 1 round to go for Ibuki. Rose has to come back with 2 rounds. Can she do that? Or will Ibuki take this win? It's another 2-0 win here in this tournament.
Let the spirits guide you.
Brings out the orbs. Oh, nice. EX counter there by Ibuki. The stun, and that is game. Ibuki moves on to winners finals, sending Rose to losers.
Ibuki wins. The stage of battle.
Second winners semifinal matchup. Cody versus Yang.
See if we can't do something about my board.
Yang's making it pretty far here. Can't remember if Yoon did or not. But Yang's doing really good. Winner semis? Not bad. Again, this is pooled though, it's not actually top 8. If this were to be a full bracket, right now this would be about top 32. Oh, batters up. Cody taking the life lead. Nice counter there by Cody. Yang trying to come back with a flurry of his own. Push kick. Nice EX DP. Yang with the super, but counter with an EX Low attack there by Cody. Taking the first round. Oh wow, I never saw that coming. A super being countered by an EX. Wow. Crazy. Both men just trading it out right in the middle of this ring. Wait a minute, here we go, the super. Nice, ties up the life bars. Now taking the life lead, and again, counter attack there by Cody. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. The super, will it be a kill though? This is gonna be a close one. No, both men at chip damage, but Yoon comes in, stays on top of Cody, and this is going on to the final round. Wow, Yang only had a pinch of life left there, and he came back perfectly. Tornado uppercut there by Cody, and another one, EX this time. Yang with the rolling DP. Cody coming out with those power attacks. Oh, here we go. Cody with the super. This might be a kill. Yep, this is going to be a kill for sure. Cody taking this matchup 2-1. Yang is being sent to losers.
Cody wins.
Gen and Cammy. Second round losers bracket this time. Both fighters doing decently well on the loser side bracket.
Beginning mission.
Let's get started. Fight.
Cannon spike.
Here we go. Nice attacks there by Cammy. Having a really good life lead so far. Again, has the ultra in the pocket. Again has... There we go. Finally, he landed something. Sets up the ultra. Cammy with her own as well too, but no. Again, takes it. Catching up on the life bar quick as well. Oh, nicely timed there by Cammy. Taking the first round. Match point.
Don't underestimate me.
Very close comeback there by Gen. I'm surprised. Like Cammy had almost a full bar life lead there. Nice EX attack there by Gen. Gets the ultra and massive stun. All he needs is a jab to take the heavy damage. Cammy tried to lure Gen into the super, but to no avail. Nice counter by Cammy. Spiral arrow again, and the cross fierce. Cammy eliminating Gen, moving on to losers quarterfinals.
The stage of battle is set.
Blanca, Dan, here we go. Second matchup of the losers. Second round. There we go. Bit of a tongue twister there. Both men trading blows now. Look at the life bars on these guys. Just tying it up each and every single time except for this one. Dan getting a bit of a lead. Blanca coming in back with his own super. No, none of it lands. Complete miss. And Dan takes the first round.
Behold the glorious sight.
I have no idea how Blanca managed to miss that super. He was really close to him too. But he did. Nice EXDP. these guys go. Trading blows left and right. Exchange after exchange after exchange. Just shows how much these guys really want to win this tournament. Nice the XDP there by Dan. Coming up with a forward Tatsu. Blanco with the backflip. No! Blanco was about to catch a combo there, but gets caught with the DP. Dan eliminates Blanca and is moving on. Losers quarterfinals. We have Rhodes versus Cammy right now, and in the second matchup we have Yang versus Dan.
Target acquired.
Here we go. Ladies battle. Nice first attack there by Rose. Taking pretty good given pretty good damage. Cammy coming back on her own. Nice EX Eagle Spike.
Let the spirits guide you.
Or a Spiral Arrow, sorry. The move that for some reason never works. That's like a really bad Ultra or Super that was given to these types of characters. Another cannon spike there, and the spinning elbow. Cammy takes it. First round. Match point for Cammy. Rose again getting the first attack. Cammy just going crazy on Rose. Rose trying to do a comeback, trying to fight out of the corner. Gets the super and lands it. Will do really, really big damage here. And wow! Cammy actually lands this super that she's been working on all night. And Rose, the first one to fall for it, too. It's over. Cammy takes the second round, eliminating Rose 2-0. Moving on to losers semifinals. Yang, Dan. Here we go. Last matchup of the losers quarterfinals, and in the same stage too that Rose and Cammy just fought in as well.
I hope you're ready for a beating.
Dan going for an Tatsu immediately. Yang coming out with his own flurry right away as well. Nice block there by Dan and counters with the DP. That was beautifully done. Nice DP there by Yang. Misses the super, and Dan about to land his own. He does. I think that's his first time finally landing that all night as well. Here we go. Both men just going to town. Catches him with the super again. Ties up the life bars. Yang misses the juggle, and Dan takes advantage of that mistake. Wow, that's crazy. But hey, if you want to win, you gotta capitalize on any mistakes your opponent does. And Dan did just that. Nice counter attack there by Yang. So this match is pretty much counter after counter, left and right. Trying to trap Dan in the corner, but Dan lands a super. Gonna get big damage. The high kick, the super high kick. 2-0, eliminating Yang, moving on to losers semifinals as well to face Cammy. This is winners finals, folks, of this pool. The winner will move on to top 8 winners side. As for the losers, will get sent down to the losers bracket and get a second try. But if you want to make top 8, it's always best to do it from the winner's side. That way, again, you'll be able to move further into the tournament just in case you do get sent to losers, or just win it in dominating fashion as well. And these are the last 2 fighters on winner's side to fight for that last spot in the top 8 winners bracket. Cody landing the super, and now Ibuki landing hers as well too. Chucks out the daggers, and now for the spike drop. I'm gonna call that one the coup de grace. Oh, Cody taking the super, taking the first round. Very close first round too. It just shows how much these two World Warriors want that top 8 spot on the winner side. Both guys trading blows. Ibuki coming up with the super again. Chucks out the daggers, coming in for the coup de grace. Bam! And now here Cody's turn, but no, Ibuki says no way. Gets the EX next twisters. Cody again though, coming up big. Counters the super, and that's game. Sending Ibuki to losers. Cody's moving on a top 8 winners bracket. 2-0. This is losers semifinals. The winner of this match will move on to losers finals to face Ibuki, who just recently lost to Cody. And the loser, well, is going home.
I hope you're ready for a beating.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
There we go, Dan already bringing out the Shoryuken Fiestas. Nice EX Tatsu there. Well done. Spiral arrow by Cammy. Oh, blocked by Cammy, but Dan managed to get something out of it in return. Oh, again as well too. Both people blocking each other's supers. It's gonna be a close first round. Who's gonna be the one to take it though? Dan, here we go. Lands the super and takes the W. Match point. Match point for Dan. As I'm looking at this bracket right now, both Dan and Cammy have been in this tournament since the beginning of losers bracket. So it'll be pretty crazy to see if they're able to make first round from that. Like if one of these two fighters make top 8 from the beginning of losers bracket, that's saying something. That just shows how much they want this victory, how much they want to be named World Warrior of Street Fighter 4. Dan countering back, takes the win, 2-0 over Cammy. Cammy's going home, and Dan is moving on to losers finals. Losers bracket matchup in losers finals, I mean to say, sorry. Ibuki and Dan, the run back. Will Ibuki send Dan home officially this time? Or will Dan get his payback? Earlier in the winner's second round side, Ibuki defeated Dan 2-1. And now here they are in losers finals. This time it's elimination. But only one will fill the last and final spot for top 8. Ibuki getting the super right away. Gets the coup de grace. Nice judo toss there by Dan. Here we go. Oh, lands the super. Is it going to be a kill? It is. Dan takes the first round. Well, I'm pretty sure this is how the first matchup went. Dan took the first round, Ibuki taking a second, and then the third as well. But we'll see if this is a different fight here. If Dan finally learned his mistakes from the first matchup. Nice EX Tatsu there again. EX DP by Dan. Oh, Ibuki going for a high dive there with an EX attack. 2-0. Dan gets his payback, eliminating Ibuki in return. And Dan is filling the last and final spot for top 8. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, our top 8 finals bracket. On the winner's side we have Oni versus Ken and T-Hawk versus Cody. And then on the loser's side we have Hakan versus Guy and Ryu versus Dan. We started off this tournament with 44 fighters, and now we are down to our Elite 8. Who's going to take this championship? Who's going to be crowned Ultra Street Fighter 4 Computer Tournament World Warrior Champion? We will find out in the series finale. I'm your host, Rai204, and we'll see you next time. Take care, peace out, and bye-bye.